But low power.
Enda.
Alright, let's see, I have... That trick is useless.
I
Using
kill
enough
you,
fighting.
you kill me forever.
Right, I am going to go, risk it all. I'm going to call for a...
Ghostbusters.
Power attack for 4, all out 2.
Okay, though.
22! I hit!
It hits.
Right, that would be 14, would be 29 in damage.
I'm going to cheat on myself and re-roll that.
Do I get a hero point for that?
No, I get a hero point because I rolled natural 20, but I'm pitying you, so I'm gonna re-roll that. So I'm giving myself a villain point, haha.
Yeah, normally if you would already go down, you would get a hero point if Ramsey wants to re-roll
What's the
that.
DC? What's the DC?
29.
29. Wow, you are lucky. You finally defeat her. Describe that for us.
You see Hilda's over here, over there, and elsewhere.
Let me first roll a will save. Okay.
13?
Right.
That's not very high. I think you're gonna succumb to your, you know.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. She kicked up on her action. I got hit a little. Ah, yes. I smack her legs up so that she cartwheels, and then do an undercut against her neck, and she turns around, and I cut her down, straight back into the hood. As she lies up prone, I grab her by the throat, hold out my sword, and I'm going to cut off that head.
Oh no. Okay, take a hero point for killing somebody.
Unleashing the demon.
Yes.
And then we find out how good her regeneration really is.
Yes. That's not gonna be very
Unless,
good
of course,
for your reputation that your teammate just saw you decapitate somebody.
Well, people can still, do an interpose or something.
And then it's the Incarcerator.
Okay, so now Hildis is down. Is Verity still there with Duplicity?
You have no idea. Well, actually, you see Verity, but you have no idea where Duplicity went. Because Duplicity is very high in the air at the moment. Because punching.
How come I only have a +6 will save? I have more.
I thought you had +8.
Yeah.
Let me check.
I did have +8.
No, you have 6. Or did you upgrade them lately?
I think we have different stats lines for our characters.
We'll check it out later, okay?
I'm going to cash in that hero point to not kill Hildis.
Why not?
Early.
It
doesn't feel right for Enda.
Did you just commit suicide?
But you're a Viking goddess. Why wouldn't you kill people?
Oh, good
that
point.
Are like super evil and shit.
And she's
evil
a
demons.
Is a demon. Choppy, choppy, choppy.
Also, you're basically a Norse paladin. Yeah, you're basically a Norse paladin, so you should slay demons.
I hate her so much. I'm going to grab the sun and stuff it in her face so that she burns forever.
Yes. Okay. So that was a righteous kill and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it doesn't do your reputation very good, so you got a hero point.
You just committed suicide.
Yes,
you know what I'm gonna do? You know what the Incarcerator is going to do?
Yes.
The Incarcerator is going to do something that he has never done before. And let's do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
What are you doing?
He's going to circle all of his allies because they're all not in combat right now. He's going to grab them in his arms and he's going to fly away.
You can't do all of that. You're staggered.
Oh yeah.
Move by attack or move by action. I have
You
the
only have one
option-
action. You can either move or do a standard action, not both.
So
Well, I'm
basically,
not really.
you want
I
to
wanna-
evacuate the team, right?
Yes, I'm. You know what? Fine. Since I don't have 2 actions, I'm gonna fly by each one of them, and I'm gonna say it's time to leave now. And I'm gonna give them the option of grabbing onto me as I fly on.
Well, let's see. And that works on normal people time. Wait, what?
It's time to leave. There's something really wrong here. We need to go now.
Velocity isn't going to grab her hand, but she will follow.
Wait.
I am a proud Viking. I will run. I have legs. They still work. Ow.
I gotta be some sense in myself.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I forgot.
Next turn.
I heal a point.
The duplicity recovers in mid-air and tries to recover and starts looking down and wonders, whoa, what the hell's going on here? That's her turn. Then it's velocity. Now you may move.
Okay. So, well, Incarcerate is here, but I guess I can move a bit.
Well, the incarcerator's not really there. He flew off after he gave that message, just to see if everyone's gonna follow him.
Well, Velocity will follow.
Okay.
Ramsey, I wonder if one of your characters from another dimension dies, does the energy spread
Yeah.
to the survivors of the other realms?
Yeah, they all drop dead.
Powerful.
Oh, you mean that you... No, this isn't Highlander.
No.
I'm talking about the movie, the one.
Yeah, it's the
that
one
one.
with Jet Li. Yeah.
Mhm.
No. No, you cannot
You've never-
gain the powers of your alternate self.
Oh,
For that, you need to eat her heart, and that's totally taboo. No.
Yes.
No, it's
Okay, so-
not.
That's the
Velocity
old ways.
just
We
follows the
stopped those.
incarcerator?
Yes.
Okay. Accelerator is KO. Fallen. What does Fallen do?
What does he do indeed?
Come on, kid. Let's get out of here.
Right.
Indeed.
release her entire...
What about all those
range.
injured policemen?
Yeah, I know. Hang on.
Oh yeah, I have a command. I keep forgetting that.
Let's do the usual thing. What would Fallen do?
Ooh.
Well, yeah,
Fallen
you-
do.
you don't have any... Well, you don't need to let this old guy boss you around.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
met him.
Yeah, look at
That's-
this old dweeb. Lame. Rocket skates, and I think I will. I think. Am I able to grab both officers 13 and 15 if I move here?
Sure. But if you try to grab them, they go like, "Oh, you do it! Put me down! Let go!"
Okay, so what? Right. What happens is he goes like, "You gotta pipe down. I'm trying to save your life here, man."
You're ruining everything. Actually, I got an idea because everybody besides Verity is out of combat. So something happens. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Suddenly, this guy gets out of hiding behind one of the police cars. He's also wearing a Star Squad uniform. He is this big, gruff guy that looks pretty fat. He has a pretty big gut, and he has like this military haircut. He has like black hair, and he has like a he looks like he hasn't shaven in days. He looks a little familiar though. But when he like rushes towards, he's like, "What do you think you're doing here? It wasn't part of the agreement."
Oh yeah.
And he starts like bellowing orders to his policemen, like, "I want to get up and gather up the cash and put the cuffs on those losers." And he like points over the vault, and you don't even think about crossing me again. You better scram before I really lose my temper.
Everything is.
I look at the guy and clean my sword ostensibly. It's full of blood.
Question marks on his visor again.
He really looks like it really looks and sounds like Captain Maddox, only in not as good as physical shape.
He is an extra large, yes.
That probably confuses you.
I make a motion at Vollant to leave.
Yeah, he just like lets go and like. Psh.
And you really notice that like Captain Maddox really like pocketing a fistful of cash. That like from the fight that was like sent away by the bad guys.
I hate duplicity towards Captain Maddox.
See, if this was the real one, it would trigger a complication, but because it's not, and
the
he
real
totally
from
got
another
told off.
dimension.
Yeah, it's no. I mean the one in the one that's older.
Mm.
Oh, by the way,
you've
Nico-
accepted our story. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you were first a little skeptic about the alternate worlds story, but now that you've seen this completely different version of Maddox, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Also, because I have no motivation to do good, and this old guy is lame, he just takes off. Follows after.
And he like shouts, "Yeah, you better run!" And that goes for the rest of us.
Meanwhile, in the air.
And I will actually look up and see and call out, Verity, do you require assistance?
It's Verity's turn. Are you gonna finish off the flying duplicity or what?
She doesn't fly immediately towards duplicity. She flies in an arc to make her above duplicity, and then kicks her in the gut with her foot.
Okay, cool. Duplicity is also carrying like on her back. She's also carrying like this big backpack, which you assume is also full of money. I forgot to point
all
that
out power attack 5.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Sick of this bitch. Natural 20. Ow.
Whoa! Let's see if you can confirm
Nice
that.
one.
24.
Wow, that's confirmed. I think it's pretty
Nice.
safe to say she gets knocked. Yeah, she gets knocked out by
That's
that. So
DC
she was like
of
floating.
35.
She was like floating high up in the clouds. She was like trying to regain her bearings and figure out what's going on. And then you come flying back at her and describe how you knock her out.
Well, it is practically how I said. I first fly towards her, but then I change direction in a giant arc that I land that I actually appear above her. And then I fly towards her, and at the last moment I do a somersault and land with my heel in her gut and make her fly back to the ground.
Yeah, Duplicity like lands in this huge crater. Well, more like when she hits the ground, it's like a huge crater. You see lots of cops like flying away.
They're all
And
crooked.
Maddox
I don't
cursing
care.
loudly.
I don't know that.
And then probably when you come flying back down to sustain the situation, I think you probably hear Enda shouting at you.
No, then I do a Kamehameha fire. No.
What, you're gonna finish her off? What kind of grim dark game is this all of a sudden?
Sorry, but Enda has issues with Hildes, as you may have noticed.
Oh,
Verity just... Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
And before Duplicity completely passes out, she says like, "No, I'm innocent. They made me do it."
What?
Huh.
I thought you get
Duplicity,
it.
right.
She's called Duplicity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really term... Yeah. But
Oh, it means to face... no, it means that she's a lying bitch.
Yeah, more or less. That's one of Duplicity's things, that she's a compulsive liar.
Okay. I liked it. I like it a lot.
And she really likes chaos, which is why those symbols are like all across her suit.
Yeah, why don't you
Yeah.
take her with you to the other dimension?
No.
So yeah, guys,
player
take it from
likes
here.
the
Battle's
inversion.
over. Battle's over. Take it from here.
Rerun. We get a hero point.
Asperity lands.
You get a hero point for surviving, yes? Good.
Actually, because this was a pretty rough battle, at least for most people, and I'm looking at your hero point count, everybody gets 2.
Woo.
I need a minute of rest.
Yeah. And actually, they also let you go, even though they just witnessed you committing murder.
Hilda should love it here. Anyway, I find this odd.
Wait
So-
a minute.
Yes?
Does Verity actually see those coppers taking the money?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Does she have a complication?
Well, actually,
Massively.
Dries, you didn't really literally see Maddox like pocketing a fistful of cash, but you do see that the cops are more occupied with like collecting all of the money than like cuffing the criminals.
Verity has a complication of doing good.
Yep. Well, actually, you have a complication of doing good, not upholding the law. You have more like a
Yeah.
thing about saving people and shit, not like
Okay.
rooting out corruption. That's not really your thing. Rooting out
Yeah.
corruption is more the incarcerators thing.
It is.
think.
It really is.
Wow, I kicked my own ass. I'm so awesome.
Alright.
Yeah,
We
but
pull out.
the-
Now,
Yeah.
But I do
All
want to
covered.
point out that, well, actually you can decide for yourself who exactly saw in that severed head. So, make a deal out of it if you want.
Oh, the
Oh.
the incarcerator saw that.
It would
He
be
saw
funny
it
to make
straight up.
Volland more traumatized. Oh no, those guys just burned. He turns his head.
Thing is, though, Mullen was around here by the time it happened, right?
yeah.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
but I
have
think
a
Enda was
line
still
of
holding
sight
the
on
head
that.
for a time, like roaring in victory,
Oh boy.
I think.
No, she despises Hilda so much she just cuts off the head, throws it somewhere away, and then leaves.
Yeah.
It's not a big
Okay.
thing for her. She's not going
Let's
to
say
go
to
all.
preserve at
ceremony-
least a little bit of Volland's childlike innocence that he didn't see that happening.
Alright.
Well, Maddox started shouting in his face, so I think he was pretty preoccupied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, Enda does not make a big deal out of it.
How
There's
about
blood
the
on her clothes.
incarcerator saw that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's blood on her clothes, blood on her sword, so yeah, she definitely killed somebody.
That, or she just survived a righteous beatdown.
How about the velocity? I think before that turn, she was just looking around, wasn't she?
Yes, it's plausible that she saw that happening.
Yes. I think she might address that a little bit.
You know what?
later.
You know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna roll a d20. If it's odd, she saw it. If it's even, she didn't.
No, Richard, he can decide for himself.
Exactly.
Damn it.
I
Well,
hate
you
leaving
roll
things
a
up to
d20.
chance.
Besides, once somebody calls her out on this brutal murder, well, then the cat is out of the bag.
Okay, where do
Yeah.
you guys head towards, or you just duck into the nearest alley? Anyway.
Actually, I'm going to lead them to a hideout that I'm hoping is still there. It was a place where I went to go with my old crew, my old police unit. We would go there when we were trying to hide out after a botched. Anytime we botched something, like we messed up a stakeout or we messed up any
A safe
kind of, yeah, it's a
Check.
safe house more or less. And I'm hoping it's still there. I'm not 100% it will be, but this is the opposite of our world kind of, so it
And
should
so are
still
your
be there.
buddies.
I will buy a newspaper.
Okay,
Or
by
get
the way,
a newspaper.
it's starting to get dark, and you guys are like, he's trying to find a safe house, and you're around the south side neighborhood right now. So even in regular Freedom City, south side is a more rough kind of neighborhood. Not as bad as the Fence, but still, it's a little more rough neighborhood. But in this reality though, it's like it's like dialed up to 11. You see like crime gangs going at local gangs like going at it on the streets, and there's like no cops intervening. You notice you saw some drug dealers just doing their business in clear view. There's the law is really messed up here.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh,
Good thing.
God. I got to do good.
the safe
I gotta
house you
stop all
wanted to
this
go
crime.
to, it's a bordello.
It's a what?
It's a bordello.
It's a strip play. Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's say it's a strip club. It's become a strip club for some reason. Good idea.
Okay.
It's a strip club.
I am fine with that.
I'm so
That is
uncomfortable. Volunteer.
Oh shit! Wait, Volunteer.
You have a kid, and you know it's a kid
Yes.
with you.
So
That
yeah,
is a good
role
point.
play that out. You're like, I know a safe house, guys. Follow me. Yeah, role play that out.
Wait, technically, he could like be an old man, and that was his exact opposite, which is a kid.
You're
But no,
I'll leave
Actually-
no, I'm stretching. I know.
stretching. You're stretching.
All right.
I give the newspaper to Verity, who's better versed at reading English than I am.
Yeah, but Verity is now seeing all that crime being committed. It's like, no, gotta stop it. Stop it.
You see the incarcerator
Focus.
just grab Verity by the shirt and says,
Sure.
"Now is not the time, Verity.
Say
Now
that.
is not the time."
Focus on the bomb. We do not have much time now, do we?
By
The
way,
worst part is, guys, shut up and listen. The worst part is, if we do not leave this place, we do not accomplish our mission within the day, I will lose all my powers. Justice is not here.
That will make justice.
You can't make a god.
Yes, you can.
No,
We're
Goddess
not
can
talking
be
about-
gods.
We're not talking about Nordic mythology here, Edna. We're
Yeah,
talking
especially for
about
ones.
the god of justice. It does not exist on this planet or in this dimension.
I see. This truly, this is a big. This is a complication. Therefore, we must resolve to find the cosmic energy bomb as quickly as possible. Turn to Volant.
Well, it might be in this dimension being blown up.
And then,
Volant,
as soon as we get
have
to
you-
this,
Have
go
you started on finding that cosmic energy thing yet?
By the way, you're still in front of a strip club.
well, we
Oh, yeah,
probably
we-
just got there. Yeah.
And then we can go
So
stand in
that
front of the
might
strip club.
raise a few questions, don't you think so, Nico? Why did he take you to a strip club?
Yeah, I was like, so, why are we here?
You see
Oh,
the
God.
incarcerator just kind of put his hand up to his head and starts rubbing it really hard. God bless. I should have known better. Okay. So this is an opposite reality from ours. Justice doesn't exist. It's ruled by chaos and disorder, which means that my safe house would be a strip club. So I know where to go. And he grabs everybody and they head to a strip club.
Hey, whoa! Rocket skates and like takes off. Whoosh.
Okay.
Why do,
He's gonna
why do you
lead
not?
them-
Why do we not take? Why don't you go into that nice little restaurant?
It's not
Something
a
we
restaurant.
find on the way.
No. Bad idea. We're good guys. We don't belong here. Bad idea.
Yeah, actually, you're really standing out. People are looking at you a lot, but as soon as you like give them one glance, they immediately look at their feet and like walk away as quickly as possible.
You know, I still remember having that newspaper. I am going to try and
Yes.
read it.
It's called the Empire Ledger. And apparently, because the name of the city is mentioned multiple times in the newspaper, the city here is called Empire City.
Wow, who runs this joint?
I am
And-
struggling with the English language, as you may have guessed.
Yeah, Darth
it's-
Sidious and Darth Vader run, or Emperor Sidious and Darth Vader run this place. It's all right. We got it.
No,
And it
what happened
says,
to, what happened to Palpatine? It was
and it
awesome.
says, may I?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's like in front, there's like the front article says something about a group calling themselves the Tyranny Syndicate, that they basically stopped another terrorist attack who were planning on freeing some prisoners, but but when you start reading into it, it more sounds like people who are like locked up unjustly because they were basically like voicing opinions against the corrupt government and stuff, and they were like locked up to like keep them quiet. And there's this terrorist organization called Light, spelled in like all capitals, that were trying to break them out, but basically the Tyranny Syndicate found out about them and killed them all.
Damn.
Huh. So, who are the tyrants?
The Tyranny Syndicate.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it
I don't know.
doesn't mention all of their names, but it does like mention like the name, the leader, Captain Thunderbolt, for instance. And basically, yeah, who found out that what Light was up to is like the best investigator on the team is called like Madam Sin.
Brave.
So,
like
Madam,
Thunderbolt. I know that name.
And a name and a certain Daedalus is also mentioned as being part of the team.
Oh, shit.
Daedalus. The inventor? Really? And I look over the mirror. Yes, that is his name. He
Oh, by the way,
survived.
you got the newspaper for free. The man didn't want any trouble.
Ah, right.
Guys in suits, oh no.
Oh no.
all right. So we show up at what is supposed to be a strip club in our world. Is it a strip club here or no?
Richard, I do want to point out you haven't been to this city in like over 20 years.
I know, but my character, last he remembered, this was a popular strip club, and if everything works out the way it's supposed to, it should be like some kind of abandoned building.
You know what? Give
Or
me
a
an
bookstore.
intelligence roll. Give me an intelligence roll.
Or
Okay.
we can just look for an abandoned warehouse. With luck, we'll find a resistance there.
Intelligence.
Ha ha ha!
Where the hell? Oh, it's up here in the stats. Got it. Okay. Roll 2. Why am I seeing double? Oh my god. 19.
Okay, you're definitely certain though that one thing probably never changed. The fence is like a completely crime-ridden neighborhood, even back in the 80s. So you're certain if you go to the fence that you'll find all sorts of safe places there, because in your world that's the most dangerous part of town.
Okay, I will go there. I'm
So, yeah,
leading
you-
the team there.
You have to cross the river though when you... Well, you can follow along with me if you want on the Freedom City map.
Shall we gather by the river?
When we get to the river, I'm going
Okay,
to...
Holland for his techno analysis.
So you're at
Yeah.
Southside and you want to go up to the fence, which is across the water here, a little north.
Yeah. Okay,
That's a
so
long walk.
Actually,
when we get
if
to
I
the
can
river...
help, I will put you all in a force field and I fly you there.
Well, when we
Technically
get to
you
the
can
river...
do that,
you-
yes, with your mass telekinesis, indeed.
Okay. If you want to do that, or I can just fly with everybody in my arms. I mean, either way.
I'll choose
You
the
can-
force field. It is more roomy.
Yes. Or I could
It
say
gives
you
me
could
also
divide the
more-
load.